Today I want to share with you what I consider to be a superpower in communication, presence, and aura. Let me paint you a picture. So, believe it or not, your boy wanted to break into Hollywood at some point. So, I found an acting school, ironically called New York Film Academy in Los Angeles, California, off of Barham Boulevard in Cahuenga. Right before my flight to LA to start acting school, I got broken up with by my girlfriend at the time, and she, along with her friends, were literally the only people I knew there. So I land in this city where I know nobody. I just got broken up with. I'm heartbroken, borderline depressed. I move into this one-bedroom apartment with literally nothing but a futon in the middle of the living room. Like, it was depressing, let me tell you. I'm serious. And I wasn't in the best headspace to make any connections or meet new people. And to top it off, I'm not even a knowledgeable acting student. Like, I took one theater class in high school. I barely know any movies. As a matter of fact, one of my scenes in acting school, my acting coach told me, be like Ed Norton in Fight Club. And I literally looked him dead in the eye and said, who's Ed Norton? Like, it was that bad. Needless to say, I didn't have much to offer the acting community except some chocolate skin and a dream. But anyway, so one of my classmates invites me to a party, and here I am thinking, okay, finally, now's my chance to like mingle, get to know some people, and show them that I can be cool too, you know? So I make it to their house. There's aspiring actors and models everywhere in this big, spacious living room. There's drinks and other things. I'm standing there alone with my red Solo cup in hand, looking at everybody talking amongst themselves in different circles. And at this point, my anxiety's kicking in. Like, I'm standing there alone and I'm looking at everybody like, how am I supposed to mingle when like the only reference I can make is Will Smith from Hitch? Like, that's all I got. So at this point, my classmate invites me to one of the circles and I'm like, oh crap, this is it. So I get into the circle and at this point, I'm just listening. I'm just trying to like find something to latch onto so I could be like, oh, all right, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know what that is. I know that. Instead, all I did was ask questions and listen, since I had like nothing of value to add. What I started to notice was that eyes were actually turning towards me. Like, I would just ask a question, somebody would be delighted to answer, like, thank God somebody actually wants to hear what I think. And then they would be delighted to answer. I would ask another question, somebody else would chime in, and then they would tell me, and then now I got two people looking at me. And I'm like, oh, snap. All right, at this point, am I supposed to say something? I'm like, let me just keep asking questions, see how this works out. And I also noticed that since everybody was too busy trying to flex, no one was actually stopping and trying to hear the other person out. And surprisingly, at the end of it, like, somebody from that circle invited me to another party, and then I just literally just rinsed and repeated. Like, I just got into another circle, learned more about other people, asked them questions, had them respond, and then I just sat there and listened. At this point, I'm still not an actor, by the way. Like, I have nothing to contribute. It's still just Will Smith from Hitch. So I had nothing. So what did I take from this? Number one, you got to give attention to get attention. I don't know what it is. Maybe people's parents didn't love them enough. Maybe somebody has so much on their mind and nobody has the patience to hear them out. Maybe they're just a narcissist. Whatever it is, if you just listen to them and have them dig deeper, I promise they will want to talk to you. Number two, I noticed that I didn't need to be an expert to engage in conversation. I could just build on top of what the other person was saying. It really put my mind at ease, like knowing that I didn't have to have something witty or even insightful to add to the conversation to keep it going. And last one, I realized that by listening, I had the clarity to know like when to jump in and tell a joke or feed off of somebody's energy or even get a read on how the other person's feeling about what they're talking about. I found that I had a level of detachment that allowed me to respond on my terms instead of like anticipating what's gonna come next or what I should say next or anything like that. So I'd like to challenge you to do this. Next time you're at a get-together or a dinner or something, dial back the things that you want to say and really lean into the stuff that the other person's trying to say and like dig deeper into it. Who knows? The outcome may surprise you. But anyway, feel free to leave a comment if you notice a change within yourself or the other person if you tried that, or just leave a comment for any other reason. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.